Hey everybody, Kenneth Ramon back here again in the Cruiser Bruiser. So yeah, I've been hearing some great things about this movie called Tenet, and I hear that people are so confused, and I just love movies like that are totally like mind blowers and things like that. So I actually looked it up and I saw Christopher Nolan was behind this, and I was like, wow, okay, that says it all. I love his movie Memento. Anyways, guys, so I'm outside my local Walmart right now, and hopefully they have that movie. Like they got that new Tenet movie. Cool. Yeah, it's $16.96 at my Walmart. Does anybody know what Possessor is? I don't know, this kind of looks like Fear.com or something. I don't know, you guys let me know. Let's see. Yes. This is like a childhood favorite of mine. I'm using DVD right now on my computer, but maybe I could get a DVD copy. Definitely, guys, I'm gonna check out Tenet because I'm hearing so many good things, so definitely. Hey guys, does anybody know about this new Tremors movie? I mean, this has to be like the 7th one, but I remember loving the original ones as a kid. This one's got that guy from Napoleon Dynamite. Ooh, look what I see here. I've been wanting to watch this. Can you guys believe I still haven't seen this? Wait, it's a Blu-ray. Oh, look guys, cool, I found the DVD. Sweet! Still need to see this. Do I need it? Do I need it? Yeah, I do. Hey everybody, well back here again in the Cruiser Bruiser. I know it's been a couple days since I made the first half of this video, and that's because, not only with the holidays, I wanted to take a couple days to really process, especially this movie Tenet. I really wanted to take a second to really understand it, get a feel for it before I give my movie review. But yeah, I definitely, you guys saw in the video, I wanted to pick up the Jay and Silent Bob reboot because I still had yet to see it. And guys, this gets a crisscross awesome sauce rating from me. 10 out of 10, A+ right here. Now, I know some people just don't get this movie, and you'll see some negative reviews on it. It's just, this is a movie made for Kevin Smith fans. If you're a fan of Kevin Smith, you like Clerks, you like Jay and Silent Bob, especially if you like Chasing Amy, because the characters are back for this one. I won't spoil it. It's a huge surprise, but a very good send-off to those characters, and you get some closure with Chasing Amy that was kind of missing before. So that's really cool just for that alone. And I know with Kevin Smith films, the cool thing is like it kind of bridges that gap between like people who are just into comedies or like stoner comedies or even like comic book movies. You get a lot of comic book dialogue and references here that not a lot of people will understand. But then you get these hilarious jokes that kind of make up for that too, if you're not really a comic book person. So, guys, I highly recommend this movie. If you're a Kevin Smith fan, definitely add this to your collection. And if you can find it for $10, get it. It's worth it. Now, before we get to the review, guys, I got a pretty cool letter in the mail. I've actually been holding on to this for a little while just so I could open it on camera with you guys. But this is from CineSanta, aka CineStalker. So this is cool. I'm going to open up right now. Oh, it's an awesome Christmas card. Season's greetings. Whoa, okay, all right. We got some extras in here. Merry Christmas, Kenneth. I want to wish you and your family a fantastic holiday. Merry Christmas and best wishes for a Happy New Year. Ho, 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 CineSanta. It's coming from Danny, CineStalker. Very cool. Thank you, CineStalker. And what's this? We got the peeping troll right here. Naughty, naughty. Huge fan of what you do. I appreciate it. You inspire me. Actually, you guys, I started YouTube because I saw the video that Wet Movie 1 and CineStalker made on Black Friday sales. They just did a whole video. It was like a whole blog, them leaving the house, going to Walmart, coming back, sharing all that they got. And I was just like, wow, I feel so connected to these guys. And, you know, maybe I could do the same with like my YouTube channel and just connect with people that have the same interests and hobbies. So thank you so much, CineStalker. I really appreciate it. Alrighty, guys, for the grand finale, we're gonna review Tenet. At least I'm gonna attempt to. I mean, this movie, it takes a lot to process, and I know a lot of people were saying that it's very confusing, and that's really what drew me into it, because like I said, I was a huge fan of Christopher Nolan's movie Memento. So when I heard about this movie, and it kind of has like a similar concept, which I won't spoil, I won't spoil that. I'm going to be very careful and try to make this review spoiler free. So just because I want you guys to experience this. This is a really good movie, just like going off the bat, not knowing anything about it. And I feel like the trailers really handled this really well, because I went back and looked at the trailers. You guys know me, I'm not a trailer person. I like to go with an open mind, not know anything at all about the movie going in. But after I watched this and I looked at the trailers, I'm like, okay, yeah, they're not spoiling anything here. They really want the audience to have a surprise going into it. So, like I said, for this movie, you really have to pay attention. And, like, if you pay attention to like the first 15 minutes, you'll kind of understand what kind of a movie this is. Like, don't go for a bathroom break. Don't go refill your popcorn tray for like for the first 15 minutes, because you'll miss something important here. And then for the rest of the movie, you're gonna be like, huh? Oh, what's going on here? Because, you know, this movie, it really does have a lot of twists and turns, and it kind of boggles the mind a little bit. And I just like it, though. I like it. And gosh, I gotta remain spoiler free here, so gotta watch my words. But so this movie, okay, it starts out kind of like a spy kind of mystery type of movie. You get like this incident that happens in the beginning where people die. All right, it's kind of like Deja Vu, the movie Deja Vu a little bit. I don't think I'm spoiling anything by saying that, but like it starts off with this traumatic event in the beginning of the movie, and then they're trying to like figure out who's behind this, and they have to go through like a certain amount of people to try to find out who's really involved with this, and like what their intentions are really. And then that's what you find out later in the movie. But it's such a loophole, because there's so much that you have to go through in order to get information to find out what these people are trying to do. And I'll tell you right off the bat, guys, I'm not like a huge spy movie type of guy or James Bond movie type of guy. So like the first act of this movie, like I wasn't really into it. I was kind of zoning out a little bit. But you guys want to pay attention to like the first 15 minutes of this movie, because there's like a little element in there that kind of lays like the breadcrumbs of what to expect later in this movie. So definitely, guys, pay attention. I'll say there's bullets involved. Just pay attention to the bullet scene. So if you are a fan of Memento, just like I am, you're gonna probably like this movie. Okay, and the concept, I find it to be brilliant, and the scenery and the cinematography is just beautiful in this movie. I will say I do have a couple pet peeves about it, and I'll start with the first one. I know some people have mentioned this, but like the music is kind of overpowering in some scenes. And with movies like this, you kind of want to pay attention to the dialogue, just in case like later on in the movie, you kind of want to remember something that they told you before, so you could kind of piece the puzzles together later on in the movie. That's kind of one of the movie's flaws. And if you're watching this on a DVD or Blu-ray, you could rewind and try to catch things that you missed. But like, if you're just planning to watch this movie straightforward, it could be really, really tough when you have the music overpowering the dialogue. And that's why I feel like this is one of my pet peeves. And now for another pet peeve of mine is there's really not a lot of character development in this movie. Whereas Memento, you kind of feel for that character, and at the end you kind of get some closure of why he keeps making this same mistake again and again. But with this movie, you really don't resonate with the protagonist. His name is the protagonist. You don't even have a character name. And maybe Christopher Nolan does this on purpose, so that way we don't know too much about the character up until the end, where we kind of see how the characters are tied together in some way. And then maybe like we could gain our own interpretation of why these people are important to the character. That's just it, you guys. Like with the movie Deja Vu, for example, Denzel Washington's character, he really grows an attachment for this woman who passed away in this traumatic event. He really grows a bond with her and try to get those bad guys who are involved in this traumatic event here. But with this character and the woman that he's trying to protect, we don't really know why he wants to protect her. You know, like, I know, like, it's his duty in some cases, but at the end of the day, there comes a time where you want to say, you know, enough's enough. Like, why am I even getting involved with this? I'm going to call it a day. Let me just retire here. And you kind of wonder, like, why the protagonist cares so much about saving these people and getting the bad guy and protecting this woman. What does this woman have anything to do with him? And, you know, it took me a while to really think about it. Like, I was just walking my dogs the other day. I'm just like, and these are good movies that have this impact where you're constantly thinking about it and trying to gain your own interpretation. These are my favorite movies, you guys. But anyways, so I was walking the dog and I was just thinking to myself, you know, maybe we're not supposed to know too much. Maybe the protagonist is involved with this woman in some other way that we don't know, that happened off screen and we don't know about, you know. And I'm trying not to spoil anything here, and I won't, but I think maybe that's why. And that was my pet peeve with this movie, is that I didn't really get a lot of character development, or I didn't really resonate with any of the characters except for the woman. I'm thinking that there's just puzzle pieces in this movie that are missing, and they're missing intentionally so that the audience could really piece together their own interpretation. And for that, I feel this movie is brilliant. Okay, it took me a second to really grasp it and try to really understand what Christopher Nolan is trying to convey with this story. And I think he does that intentionally, so that way the audience could leave with their own interpretation. I really do believe that that's the case. But you guys, if you like the movie Vanilla Sky, and I don't know if this is the best comparison here, but the movie Vanilla Sky, it kind of comes off as like a romantic movie, kind of a drama, and then later in the second half, it turns into something completely different. If you like movies like that with a little twist, you're going to like this movie. And at first it feels like just like your ordinary spy movie, you know, protagonist tries to get the bad guy, and it's pretty cool. But then like it takes this turn that's just so brilliant. And if you like science fiction, you're going to like this. Okay, and if you liked Vanilla Sky, you're going to like this. Movies like Predestination, Deja Vu, Memento, you're going to love this movie. If you like those movies, this is right up your alley, guys. And you know what? I was going to give this movie a B+. I was going to give it a B+. But now after kind of reviewing it with you guys and getting my own interpretation, I'm going to give this an A. This is Crisscross Awesome Sauce, and I highly recommend you guys check this out. I will say it's not for everybody, okay? But, you know, go in it with an open mind, you know, just try not to get caught up in all that's going on, because there's a lot going on in this movie, okay? There's many, many layers to this movie outside of the characters themselves. And so if you just go in this with an open mind, and there's a line in this movie that says, don't try to understand it, feel it. And that's what I'm just going to leave it at that, guys. Don't understand it, just feel it. And this is a great movie. I highly recommend it. So thank you everybody for watching my review on Tenet. Did you guys watch Tenet? Let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought about it. I'm trying to keep this video spoiler free, but I opened the comment section down below for like your interpretations and your thoughts on the movie as well. So yeah, guys, feel free to comment. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. I see a lot of new subscribers and fresh faces, so I appreciate it. Welcome aboard, you guys. Happy to be in this journey with you. And thank you so much for watching my video. Kenneth Ramon, signing off.